Hi everyone, my name is Suzanne and I'm a Chinese metaphysics master in Hong Kong. Today we're going to continue talking about date selection and particularly special dates that you can use for relationships because there's a particular energy on that day that you can activate for various activities depending on what kind of hexagram is present on that particular day. So for those of you who know a little bit about Chinese date selection, we have on each day a particular animal sign, and each day we also have a particular element attached to it. So we can have a wood tiger day, we can have a water pig day, we can have a metal monkey day. Yeah, there's always an animal sign, and then there's always an element attached to that animal sign as well. So each day has two of those values, an animal sign and an element. And depending on the combination, um, each one of those day, we call them day pillars, has a particular energy that you can unlock. Now, last week I spoke about energies that you can use for self-care, and this week we will talk about energies that you can use for relationships. Now, in total, there are 60 different day pillars, yeah, 60 different combinations between the animal signs and the elements. And that's because we have in total 12 animal signs and we have in total 5 elements. So 5 times 12 is 60. So every 60 day, once we have gone through all of them, they repeat again. So every 60 day you have the same day appearing again, and then it starts with the sequence again. Now, the first particular day or hexagram we would like to look at is the fire rooster day. Now, every fire rooster day, we have um, we have a hexagram present that is called influence, and this day can therefore be used to influence others, to make a really, really good impression on others. So if you want to make a very good impression on a business partner, for example, or indeed a romantic relationship or a flirt, then you can set up, let's say, the first date on a fire rooster day. Now, as I say, these days repeat every 60 days. You don't have to wait 60 days. If you have a date coming up, you can use any date. But if you align it with the fire rooster day, then the day itself will already give you that kind of energy where you are naturally going to impress other people. It's also a really good day if you want to go for an interview, yeah, for a job interview. If you can time it that way, that is great, because on a fire rooster day, you will make a really good impression to whoever is interviewing you. Now, the next Fire Rooster Day is coming up on the 17th of August. So that entire day will have this particular energy. And now knowing what this energy brings into your life, you can plan for that. Yeah, check if there's anything that you want to do on this particular day. Maybe you want to go to a networking function, meet people. Maybe you would like to do some public speaking, yeah, because that's also influencing other people and making a good impression in front of others. Or indeed, if you want to set up a date or a date night with your partner, then this is also a great day. So the 17th of August is the next Fire Rooster Day. And then 60 days from the 17th of August, you will have another Fire Rooster Day. So mark that in your calendar and use it accordingly. The next one is the Water Rooster Day. On the Water Rooster Day, we have a hexagram present that is called gradual progress. So as the name implies, this is very good if you want to build a long-term connection or a long-term partnership that is maybe just in the beginning phases. And you would like to do an activity on this particular day that strengthens the relationship. Yeah, so it can create a long-lasting relationship and a long-lasting bond. You can also use this on a wedding day. Yeah, even though the wedding day, this is not something. This is not the beginning of the relationship, but if it's the beginning of It's the beginning of the marriage itself. Yeah. So you want to make sure that over time there's a gradual progression towards the positive. This is what this means. So gradual progress is an energy to be used to strengthen connections, strengthen relationships. As I said, wedding dates, anything to do with building trust. Yeah, because if you don't have trust, you can't build a relationship. And of course, this is also great if you uh, want to have a deeper, more meaningful relationship with your current partner. You can plan an activity on that day that builds trust. And this gradual progress energy appears on every water rooster day. The next Water Rooster Day happens on the 24th of July. So this is the entire day, the 24th of July. And then 60 days from the 24th of July, you will have another Water Rooster Day. So again, you can plan ahead and see what you would like to do on those days. The next one that is great for relationships and partnerships is the Metal Horse Day, because this carries the energies of consistency. So again, this is an energy that is really only for people who want to have consistency. If you don't want that, then it's not good for you. So if you I wouldn't use that for relationship purposes. If you just want to have a quick fling, yeah, or maybe on a first date, also probably not so great. This is really only used if you need to instill consistency in a process, into a partnership. So for example, you can make promises on that day. Yeah, if you need to promise something to someone, do it on a Metal Horse Day, because the energy of consistency will ensure that you are actually going to keep um, you will actually going to keep that promise. You can also use this day, for example, if you know someone, if you have a friend or even your partner who's not very reliable, or a business partner. Let's say you know someone, they are in your life for business, for personal reasons, whatever, but they're not very reliable. So they are inconsistent. Then you can meet with them, set up a meeting with them on this particular Metal Horse Day, and just have a talk with them about how it affects you, how their behavior affects you, and let them know that it would be really good for your relationship, whether that be business or personal. Again, it doesn't matter, but it would be really good for your relationship if the other person could become a little bit more reliable, or maybe even set up like a plan for them, or the two of you, what you can do, how you can hold yourself accountable. This is a perfect day to do that, and it will bring you a more consistent, it will make your relationship more consistent, so you don't have to worry so much about this other person um, being unreliable or irresponsible. Yeah. Now, you don't want to use this for something that's already consistent. So let's say you are in a relationship that is extremely consistent, super reliable, then just don't do anything important on that particular day. Because if you go on a date, or on a date night with your partner, with your existing partner, and let's say that relationship is reliable, consistent, everything is fine. If you do this, then the relationship will tend to become more boring than it has to be. Don't use it for things that are already consistent. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. So if something is already consistent, don't activate, don't do anything special on that particular day in this aspect of your life. Otherwise, it becomes boring. Consistent is fine. Boring, not so great, especially in a relationship, because once a relationship becomes really boring, it may actually dissolve. Yeah, so be careful with how you use this, and really use it just for things that where you need to have, where you need to make a promise, or where someone else has to make a promise to you, or where you're dealing with an unreliable business partner, personal partner, family member, or friend. And then lastly, oh, I forgot the next Metal Horse Day, apologies. The next Metal Horse Day is on the 21st of July. Yeah, 21st of July, that entire day. And then again, you can plan ahead 60 days from that day, you will have another Metal Horse Day. All right, and lastly, we've got the Water Rabbit Day, on which we are presented with the Marrying Maiden hexagram. Now, the Marrying Maiden hexagram usually refers to affairs, but it's also used to look for something new and fresh. So if you need to instill a new spark in an existing relationship, you can use this day to go on an exciting adventure with your partner, or maybe arrange a date night, yeah? It can reignite the romance. If you are single, then use those days to go on a first date or to go out and mingle with other people. Yeah, this is the kind of energy that you need to create a memorable event. Yeah, it is not used for anything else really, so I wouldn't use it for any sort of professional context. That's really just used for romantic endeavors. So if you are single, use this day to go on a date, but make it interesting, make it exciting. Yeah, plan for a little adventure. If you are in an existing relationship that needs a little bit of spark, yeah, and that needs fresh moments to reignite the romance, then also plan for a date night that is a little bit different than what you usually do. And you will see that this energy brings a whole new energy, or a whole new aspect into your relationship. So this is on a Water Rabbit Day, and the next Water Rabbit Day is on the 23rd of August. 23rd of August. Again, regardless of where you are in the world, you don't need to translate this into your time zones for all of these days. So Water Rabbit Day is on the 23rd of August. And again, if you then count 60 days forward, you will have another Water Rabbit Day. All right, so these are the 4 important hexagrams or important day pillars that you can use for anything that has to do with relationships, whether that be personal or professional. And I hope this helps you a little bit to plan, and I hope that you're using those dates. If you have any questions, please feel free to get in touch with me. I'm always happy to hear from you, and please like, comment, and share this video. See you soon.